But I spoke with someone who perhaps knew him best, someone who was extremely close to him, Arnold Palmer's daughter, Amy Saunders. She told me he was just as genuine on the course as he was in private.
How would I describe my father? Wow, I guess the first word that comes to mind is, humble. I think that is one of the most endearing things about him, is that he doesn't ever put on airs. He's always been approachable. He's always very honest. And I think that people, really can relate to that and appreciate it.
All her life, Amy Saunders has watched her dad make someone's day just by being who he is.
I just want to shake your hand.
Could be a guy on the golf course.
Pleasure to meet you. Nice to see you.
Could be the most powerful man in the world.
What was it like to have a president visit your home?
Yeah, I remember when the Eisenhowers came to our home, and when they arrived in their big back limousine, and it was just, we were fascinated as children. It was a wonderful visit, and they were very inclusive of my sister and myself.
While her dad was known around the world, her mom, Winnie, preferred to stay out of the spotlight.
What was your mom like?
My mom was pretty amazing, and I think I can tell you, from my perspective now as a mother and an adult, to know how much she had to juggle, to make it so good for us and for my dad, was quite a feat.
So when the Palmers came to Bay Hill, they didn't come to visit. They came to make a life here and make a difference.
Did he always have a commitment to service?
I think it's something that both my mother and father always felt was, more important than yourself, is being able to do things that are significant to other people.
When you look out at Bay Hill, what do you see? What do you think?
Oh gosh, well, I see home, What I most see is how reflective Bay Hill is of my mom and dad. I think that was the thing, my mom was so involved here. It was how I became so engaged here, not as a member or a participant in a club, but it was working here with her.
The Palmers liked how Bay Hill was open and approachable, a private club, but with no gates or guards to chase people away. And every year, the Palmers invite the world to their home to play and enjoy the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
He's as busy as he's ever been.
I think so. I keep wondering if he'll ever slow down. It's hard to keep up.
The good news, if she falls behind, her dad is easy to find. Most days, Arnold Palmer's either in the office or on the course. Even into his 80s, he's not thinking about retiring.
I think he enjoys, a little bit of free time, but more than that, he loves to work. He loves being part of, all the things happening, and I hope always does.